Doing it this early, I was thinking like when I used to have to go into an office and you have to wake up and like put on clothes and be a real person in front of people before like 10 a.m. This is what it feels like.
It's tough work, isn't it?
We were coming here this morning and there was traffic and I was like, where people are going to work
I know.
right now?
It's
Like you
so
should
weird.
You're late. 9 to 5.
I look forward to this though every time.
I do too. I'm just such not a morning person.
Same.
But I'm fine today for some
fine.
reason. I actually took a
5 a.m.
NyQuil last night.
You
What? I took a night. I don't want to talk to you about this. You're going to touch me.
You took a what?
A NyQuil.
What
Oh,
For funsies.
Carly, living
Well,
on
to
the
get a good night's
edge.
sleep.
Yeah, because I literally dread waking up early, and it's like a 7:30 wake up, and I'm just like not a morning person. So I took a NyQuil at 9 p.m. because I give it an hour to kick in.
I'm dead.
I really know the schedule of NyQuils. Like all my life of like going to school and stuff, I would take it at 9. It hits at 10. I'm asleep by 11, and it's
Not
already worn off.
Just for like funsies, like to go to bed.
Yeah, probably not advised. Well,
You-
no,
you
sorry,
can
it was
get-
Z-Quil.
You should just say Z-Quil.
It is Z-Quil. Sorry, I get
great.
confused.
Well,
Tylenol
Z-Quil is
PM.
the same. You know, Z-Quil is the same as Benadryl.
Benadryl.
Like the same everything?
Chemical compounds,
So if you
everything.
have, like, an
they
allergic-
just
Tylenol PM.
rebranded. It's an antihistamine. You're still taking
Yeah, interesting.
Tylenol PM, though, I think still has
has
Tylenol
Benadryl
in it. But it's still
Yeah.
acetaminophen.
Yeah.
I took
But
the,
she's sore. She has a bad back.
Is it
I'm-
melatonin?
No.
No, it's like
It's
like
like
an
a
actual
drug.
drug that
Because
makes you tired.
NyQuil makes melatonin. It's like called ZZZ, but it's just
Oh.
It's not
it's
that's not
called
melatonin.
Z-Quil.
no,
Z-Quil?
not Z-Quil. It's made
Oh.
by NyQuil, but it's just called ZZZZZ. There's no quill.
Oh, I've taken
What
them.
a
They're like little
terrible-
pills.
They're like
You have
chewy.
Z-Quil. Let's just
And
make
then
ZZZ and
Like-
confuse
like sleep.
people.
It's just
Seems
for
a little
sleeping.
unethical.
It's just for sleeping. Okay.
I think you should just take Xanax.
That's what Z-Quil is.
I don't think so.
Honestly,
No,
if
it's
I could, I
melatonin.
would.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
Okay, so you're
Can I-
dosing yourself
can-
so you'll get a good sleep so you could get up in time.
So the unethical life pro tip or life pro tip? What do we think here?
I think I don't know if it's either.
It's not unethical.
No, I would say it's a pro tip. Like in order to get a good
Take
night's sleep,
drugs
take
to
a
go
NyQuil.
So crazy. She took a NyQuil to go
Okay,
to
well, Aaron's
bed.
reaction, I was like, is this like
No, it's
crazy?
No, it's just funny.
because of my sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you're just like, I'm going to go to sleep at 9 o'clock and take a NyQuil so I can be up by 8 a.m.
7:30.
Did it work? Did you sleep well?
Yeah, I had a great
Nice.
Yeah, you
sleep.
sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
But can I say what I've been like going through over the past
Yeah,
like
please.
12 hours?
And
So-
why you're
and why
4
you were
minutes
late.
late? Because
Yeah.
that's unacceptable.
It's funny because the last episode we were talking about how that's my biggest pet peeve. And then Matt texts, I'm going to be 4 minutes late. I'm
so sorry.
Nah, it's fine. It's
I
fine.
know, but I hate being late. So I went to the Emmys last night.
Yeah, we saw. Well, it's funny because I was like, we were talking about, we were like, he was at the Emmys. There's no way that he wrote down life tips.
No, well, guess how long I was at the Emmys for? Probably 30 minutes.
Oh, no.
Did you
I'm-
get kicked out?
No, I go to the Emmys.
Yeah, they're like, who's this guy?
Jeremy Lewis and Lauren DIY, they invite Zayn, and I think it was Heath, but then because Heath couldn't go, I got to be Zayn's +1.
Nice.
We go to the Emmys and we have these amazing seats, like in a box seat,
Oh.
like a private row, like in like a balcony overlooking the entire thing. I am thrilled. I'm on cloud 9. We
Yeah,
even
Matt
have
at the
our own-
Emmys is a vision.
Yeah.
We even have our own private like bar. We don't have to wait in line
Wow.
for anything.
How did they get invited? Because of her show
I
on
think
Netflix?
Jeremy works with
Oh.
crypto.com and they just have like a
Sounds
lot of
fake. No.
they own the Staples Center now. It's called the Crypto.com
Oh,
arena.
right.
Come on, Carly.
I know.
Anyways,
I need to get there.
I get there and all of a sudden, like right when we're sitting down, like the show's starting, I'm like, once again, thrilled. I'm like, I have a bit of a tummy ache. This is a stomach ache. I'm like, this is tingly. Like this is kind of painful. And I'm still
Where in your stomach?
What?
Like where?
All like it felt like pins and
All
needles
over?
all over
Pins
this.
and needles.
Does it feel like a limb is asleep?
No, well,
Because that's
it
what-
just kind of, I don't get tummy aches that often. And I was like, this really hurts. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? And I even had like a beer and I'm like, maybe if I just like drink and just kind of calm this down and like everything will feel better. And then I'm like, maybe I need to go use the restroom. So I saw Julia Garner win Best Actress right in that moment. And then I'm like, I'm going to go use the bathroom. I go to the bathroom, still, it doesn't help. And then I go back to my seat and suddenly I can't focus on anything.
No.
Like my brain, everything is just becoming like a wash. And then I tell Zane, I'm like, I have a terrible, terrible stomach ache. And he goes, have you ate anything? I'm like, I guess not in a while. Maybe I need to go eat. I then go try to order popcorn, but I have to go stand in line for that. I'm sweating bullets.
No.
But it was just white as a
like diarrhea
ghost.
sweats or
So then the pain starts becoming so bad where I had to go lay down. There was a curtain behind like our whole row of seats. I had to lay down at the Emmys. I'm laying, and all of a sudden, like, I'm on the verge of tears because I can't believe like this is fucking happening to me at the Emmys.
Oh my
Like,
God.
all I wanted was to be there to watch it and to enjoy it, and I'm sitting there like just like in the fetal position, and the security guard was even like coming to look at me, and then I realized all of these people who were in the top mezzanine could see me like being like this little baby. I looked like I had like lost an award or something, and I was just having a tantrum.
you hate the Emmys.
Yeah.
And then
Like your dad dragged you there and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to shorten this up, but the point is, I was in so much pain, I had to leave the Emmys.
Oh,
and I
my
had to Uber
God.
all the way to Mike's house because I couldn't get back into my house because my keys were at Lauren and Jeremy's house, and Zane didn't have his keys.
Oh my
so I had
God.
to stay in Mike's bed for like 4 or 5 hours, didn't move. And the pain is now on my right side in where my appendix is.
Matt.
It's still there?
It's been persistent for 12 hours, but it hasn't been like it hasn't been that.
It literally might be, I've had gas stuck at where my appendix is, and I had to go to the doctor.
Does it stay for 12 hours?
It stayed for like a couple days, yeah. And I went to the doctor, and they're like, it's just gas.
Have you done like appendix testing?
Yeah, Erin knows a really good test.
The one where you press.
No, like if you jump,
There's also
if you like run down a hallway.
There's also the one where you go on your tippy toes. I see all of
Have you
that
tried
right
those?
now. It sounds like terrible.
Like maybe it's
Then I feel like I have a hernia or I have an ulcer that's just not moving.
an ulcer.
The thing is, it hasn't moved. Gas moves.
Not all the time.
No, it'll get stuck. Like mine was stuck there. I had to go to the doctor because my mom was like, you might have an appendicitis. And they tested it, and I was like,
And what's the cure?
for gas,
Yeah.
it just has to pass.
Yeah.
You just
I
got to
pray to God it's gas.
Did you take like Pepto and stuff?
Yeah, I took Pepto
Yeah.
while I was at the Emmys, and that still didn't help. Man, but I get so bummed like about the Emmys. Like now with my TikTok, if like I see a clip, I'm like, like I don't even remember it. It was such
Not you having to do a review after this.
I know. We'll make it. We'll do
You're
all
like,
that.
fuck this, fuck
Yeah.
this, fuck this.
Anyways,
stupid
I just had
outfit.
to tell you guys what is going on right now in my
Yeah.
body. I'm in a bit of pain, but I'm here to fucking hang.
I'm so sorry you're feeling
and I'm
that
sorry if I'm not like too ha ha he he.
Not funny, haha. Yeah. Funny, my appendix is broken.
I was just. I
Does
was
it hurt when
thinking.
you laugh?
Yeah.
Are you going to go to a doctor today?
Huh?
Are you going to go to a doctor today?
I don't know if I have time. I don't know if I have time.
I feel like you could honestly hop into urgent care real quick.
And then what?
I
Snip
called
it
an
out of
urgent
my-
care last night and asked them if they can test for appendicitis at an urgent care, and they said they cannot.
Did you call Xer?
No.
I would go. They have like all the machines and like X-ray machines. Not that would test for appendicitis.
No, I think it is. X-ray or ultrasound or something like that.
Yeah, no, they have all of that stuff at Xer and everything. I'm always in and out of there in under an hour, even just for like peace of mind.
I guess that sounds nice.
Do
Isn't it
you have a
weird?
punch card there?
We are
Yeah.
apprehensive about going to the hospital. Like all last night, I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I should
I
go to
know.
the
I know,
hospital."
it's like, obviously we should just go, but yeah, I know this. I know.
But then
Because
it's
you're
going to
like,
cost
how
like
long is it gonna-
$20,000. You're going to sit there for 8 hours while everyone else like, yeah.
Do you ever?
Oh, sorry.
sorry. Do you ever have like gas pain like that, or is this the first time that's
There
ever?
was one time I was severely bloated that I called. Remember, I was texting
Yeah.
you, but that was a few months ago. But that was up here, my upper abdomen. This is in my lower right.
That's like where your appendix
quadrant,
is, right?
Right there.
Yeah.
And it's
You
just
should
been.
do a test right now.
Do it. Jump up and down. Well, the fact that you said it hurts when you laugh is a little alarming.
Like that hurt.
He keels
That
it.
hurt.
Jump.
What happens if you jump?
I mean, it's not severe. Well, then I hurt if you go on your tippy toe. See, it hurts, but it's not.
It's not like getting worse when you do that.
I hurt when it's bad. It's like glass. It's like
Yeah.
someone going, oh.
But sometimes appendicitis goes over the course of like days. Like it gets worse. Sometimes it's not like sudden onset.
It's just ridiculous how we were talking about this.
I know.
Like it was like a clip on TikTok too.
I'm also a
Oh,
hypochondriac,
appendix.
so I'm just like, this is like out of concern. And like for me, I would just know that like peace of mind knowing it's not my appendix. I'd be like, okay, cool. I'm free to just like have gas pains then.
Yeah, Today's episode is Life Pro Tips / Unethical Life Pro Tips. The name of the title when we put it out might be Unethical Life Pro Tips, just to hook you guys a little bit more.
Oh,
but we're going to be talking about these little secrets and little hacks that you can apply to your life that may change it forever. This was inspired by a subreddit that's on Reddit. Most of the ones that we have pulled up are from Reddit, so we're not... These aren't our ideas.
No.
Unless
Yes,
some
they
of
are.
us
Mike had a good one.
have that. But these are like, I have learned so much from this subreddit, and I always feel like it's kind of changed my life for the better. And then that's Life Pro Tips. And then
I was gonna say.
Unethical Life Pro Tips are ones where it's a little fucked up, but it's kind of clever. And
Yeah, I think a good example of unethical life pro tip was Mike. He talked about the popcorn.
Oh, yes.
Can you explain that one again?
Basically, if you're ever at a movie theater
Oh, yeah.
and you want to get free popcorn, you just go into a local garbage and take a used popcorn bag out of the garbage, give it a nice big rip, and then bring it to the front because most movie theaters have free refills on popcorn. So you just hand them the bag and say, "Oh, my bag ripped. Can you give me a refill?" And they'll just give you a free refill.
Yeah, so it's like a sort of unethical. I mean,
or you
whatever.
fake an injury at an amusement park and then you get a handicap.
Free.
access,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
like
you get
front of line.
fast passes.
Yeah,
the
you
whole
can
time.
buy like a sling from
my
CVS.
God.
And if you wear anywhere, because I actually had to wear a sling when I broke my collarbone.
Oh my God.
And I had to go on a flight like 2 weeks later and I had the sling on. First to board, first off the plane, they held me with my bags. And then I went on another flight like 3 months later and I was like, I'm going to bring that sling.
Oh my
did
God, so
not.
you're an unethical pro tipper.
Yeah,
You've
well,
done it in the wild.
I did it. It was amazing. I put the sling on and I was like, hey, is there any way I can just board early? And they were like, yeah, you can do first boarding.
Oh my God, I could never do that. I'm such a rule follower. Like reading the unethical ones like makes
my
my
God.
skin like
Oh, really?
I'll be
I love it.
interested to see who shares what, like who they like, which tip they identify with the most, or they're like, "Ooh, I want to know that." So, but let's start soft. Let's
Okay.
start a little gentle with just generic life
Pro
pro
tips.
tips.
I saw one that I thought was very interesting and like pretty cute. Create a thanks folder in your email program to help keep motivated during tough times. You can make a thanks folder in your email app or a page in your preferred note-taking app. Keep all of the encouraging and positive comments from clients, coworkers, friends, and family to keep you inspired on days when things aren't going your way. I thought that
That's
was
cute.
really
Oh,
nice.
that's really nice.
Because I feel like especially in the workforce, like people get so down on themselves, like over the smallest things. And it's always nice to have like a little reminder that like, no, like I'm a fucking bad bitch. I can do this.
Yeah.
And like there is probably also a lot of toxicity in a workplace too. So to
Oh my
counterbalance that,
Totally.
because that's probably more apparent in your face every day. Hey, where's that report?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get it to you. But if you open up your thankful, that's a great idea.
I know. But then like on the flip side of it is like, what if you don't have any? It's like so sad.
I kind of did that in a way. Every couple years when you work at a Target, they give you like all the managers get together and like write a cute note to you, and like I still have them all. I think I have like 5 of them.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cute. It made me feel so
From
good.
Panera?
Do you like
Target.
read them when you're feeling bad though? Oh, okay, yeah.
I couldn't tell you the last time I looked at them, but
Yeah.
it was nice to have for sure.
Yeah.
I guess that is good. I think I'm like kind of weird to where like too much mushy gushy like thank you things. I like can't like I can't revisit it.
You never like go through your old yearbook, like
I
all
can
the
go through my old yearbook,
signatures.
but that's like, hey, you were so awesome, but like thank
Yeah.
you notes.
In what
I
sense?
don't-
Like,
I don't
is
know.
it
I don't know if
cringy,
I
or-
feel that empowered by it. I like getting it in the moment, but then
I
revisiting,
see.
I'm like, well, I doubt they're thankful of me now. that was because I did something, but that's just how they felt at that moment in time. That doesn't mean how they feel now.
That's
So, like, if-
how I would think probably too.
If you,
Actually,
like Patricia wrote you a really sweet card and like one day you're like, oh, like I remember that card she wrote me. Like, would it make you uncomfortable to reread it?
Oh, no.
It's
I would
different.
like Patricia's cards,
Okay.
but my coworkers
Got it.
like
Coworkers
them saying
specific.
thank you. I feel like I'm like, they like me. They really like me. And then they don't. They
Yeah.
just were like being nice. I don't know. That's just me.
That's
I
funny.
think that's fair.
But I think that is very valuable to have. And for some people, it may work.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, work environments are extremely toxic. So just having like simple reminders, even if it's just like, hey, you did a great job today. Like that can always be encouraging.
yeah.
Yeah. Or if you like work with clients and your clients will send you an email like, hey, thanks so much. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
Just like screenshot that, save it. Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah.
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 Mine,
a good idea.
a lot of mine are like a lot of like parenting things, because I think just getting ready to enter that like next phase in your life.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of them that I'm like, ooh, I want to know how to do that. Okay. Life pro tip: have your kids lead you back to your car or home anytime you are out and about to develop navigation and memory skills.
Sorry, say that
wow.
one more time. Have your
kids lead you back to your car or home anytime you're out and about to develop navigation and memory skills.
Oh my god, I could have used that.
But it sounds like kind of fun, and it gets the kids like
Yeah.
paying attention and being more aware of like, how do we get home? Do you guys remember how to get home? And they know their way of how to
That's smart.
navigate their community, their town.
Yeah, until you
Drive.
have a shopping cart full of stuff, you have to use the bathroom. One kid's crying. Like,
Just like,
okay,
shut
Tim,
up."
where's the car? Like, let's get home. Come on, that way now. I don't know where. Like,
I guess so, but that does sound fun. I like making learning a game, and any times where you can
Yeah.
like make something fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
no,
We're
that's-
gonna play Christopher Columbus, kids. Time to find the car.
Or I love like thinking about going through like airport security is always like a big hubbub when like you have kids and stuff, but teaching your kids like to pretend that like you're a secret agent and you're about to go on a mission and like
That's
to
like
be like
the
super
specific
diligent.
reason why I will not be having
I
children.
was just thinking that, like,
because of
bringing them through
airports.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
TSA. Like,
Anytime we see like people with
Grow up.
children. I'll share one with you that you might like. Whenever I see like kids in the airport and they're like just being kids and annoying, I'm just like, how like do people do this?
it seems impossible. Like,
Yeah.
I can barely, if there's like a 6 a.m. flight, I can barely get myself to an airport. Like, just barely.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having a baby?
and a stroller
And a
and,
stroller?
a chair and like
It's
all
too
of
many
the stuff.
things.
Like when we travel with the dog, I'm like, I couldn't do any more than this.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't have a fucking kid. But I will say, since that you're on your parenting journey, I did see a TikTok from a woman that I thought was extremely like pro tippy. She was like, if you're traveling with like both parents and you have your kids with you, have one parent board when they're supposed to board and then another parent stay behind with the kids so that they're the last to board the plane. So they're not just sitting on the flight, like being annoying. So you can like continue walking them around the airport to like
burn
get
off
out
some
their
steam.
energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
That's
that was
pretty
pretty
smart.
you have
good.
to get out your kids' energy. Like, it's so exhausting
I
sounding.
know.
Like, come on. I just can't.
I know.
I just can't.
I did think it was good though. I was like,
That-
oh, that's
that's
pretty
a good tip.
interesting.
Life pro tip:
I just read it, of course, already for it. Oh, this is okay. It's a life pro tip, and actually, when I read it, I was like, "Oh, there's actually like a pet peeve of mine that I could have used for another episode." I didn't really think of it though. Is the tip is if a book or movie has a big twist in it, like don't mention that to somebody because
Yes.
I don't like that. I realize now I don't like it because I'm expecting it, and then I'm like,
Oh,
so
yeah.
what's gonna happen then? I like it when it's all a surprise.
When
Is
someone
that
when someone tells you there's a twist in a movie or a
Yeah.
book, that in itself is a spoiler.
Totally,
They're like,
That's
it's not
how
a
I feel.
spoiler, but there's a crazy twist at the end. You're like,
oh,
well, now
I'm a little guilty of that. Not saying twist, but I'm like, you just don't see it coming.
Yeah.
Or
Same
like,
thing.
I don't know. I was like that. I don't even want to say the movie because I feel like I'm going to be spoiling it. But I realized I was falling guilty to doing
Yeah.
that for people, and I wish I didn't.
It's a bit of a spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Listen.
I don't even watch like movie trailers anymore. If there's something I know I'm
Same.
gonna want to see,
I saw the Don't Worry Darling trailer. I had no idea what it was about. This whole time I was just like, oh, just Florence and Harry having sex. Like, no idea. And then I've started seeing trailers for it, like actual ones. I was like, wait, this is like a scary movie.
is it?
Yeah,
a
it seems
bit of
like
a
a thriller.
thriller.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you think
well,
it's set in modern day or in the 50s?
It looks like
the
old.
50s.
I know it's like exactly. It looks like it's the 50s, but I think it's modern day, and they're just in this
spoiler.
like. Well, their
I'm kidding, I'm
TV.
kidding. I'm kidding.
There's a scene where they're looking at a TV, and it looks like it's 2 HD. So I think that
Oh.
they're in this like different.
The 50s are coming back. We
They
were just having
are.
this conversation on our podcast yesterday. How I was talking about how I wish that instead of like Y2K fashion coming back, it was like an era that we never got to like
It's at the
live through.
flappers.
Yeah, it's like if like all of a sudden
style.
it's like 20s. We're all dressing like it's the 20s.
I could be down for that. I think the 50s for men this summer it was definitely a big 50s moment.
Really? Oh, for men.
In
Oh,
fashion.
that's true.
Because we had a lot of knit sweaters,
Yeah.
a lot of like button ups with camp collared shirts. There was a lot of that, but we'll get in more to that when we do our fashion review. Mike, do we got a life pro tip that we were moved by?
Yeah, this is something that I learned when I was a little kid. I don't know if this is even a pro tip, but it is something that helps me a lot. Is like, especially when you're driving around LA and stuff, like basically the idea is just like always judge someone favorably. So like, for example, if like someone cuts you off in traffic, just like what I immediately would think of is like, oh, they must be having a medical emergency and like they have to be going to where they have to go fast. Or if you're driving behind someone that's driving like really slow, like I think to myself, maybe it's like a grandma with their granddaughter's birthday cake in the back seat and they don't want to swerve and knock it over. Like you never really know what someone is going through. And like, it's really easy for you to get wound up thinking like, fucking idiot, asshole, come on. Like,
that's so funny. We were talking about road rage on our podcast. Yeah. Only Friends.
And I mean, it can go with anything, but like, you know, if like, and this is my only thing that I will disagree with it on, is like if I see a, you know, crazy lady yelling at a cashier or something, I'm like, fuck that lady. I don't care. There's no excuse. But like, if you think someone's inconveniencing you, just realize that they're a whole other person. They have a whole bunch of other things going on.
But what if they are just inconveniencing you? Like, what if it is just a dumb driver?
I just pretend like, well, I'll just use my imagination, and that is what they are, because it's not worth me getting upset and that idiot ruining my day. I'd rather just. I always think either birthday cake or emergency. Like it's a grandma with a birthday cake if they're driving really, really slow, or it's someone whose like wife is giving birth and that's why they're driving like an. And no, you look over and it's some fucking punk 22-year-old kid in his dad's BMW driving like a maniac. But
then I get pissed.
TJ and I will we're like, it's an old lady, and then like we drive past her because we'll be like, oh come on, like they're driving so slow. We're like, old lady, and then like it's not. And we're like, damn it. Or then I'm like, it's a woman, and then we drive by and it is.
Oh my
god. That's like David Foster Wallace's "This Is Water." Are you seen that?
Yeah, it's
like
not
graduation speech about just being mindful about, or
is that what that's about?
You don't know what. Yes, that's the whole thing. What you just said is that you don't know what that person is and what they're doing, and once you have that state of like mindfulness, you find a lot more peace and comfort about when you're in, because this is water. The fish don't know, like when we're in traffic and stuff, that is the water. Fish aren't aware of the water. Does that make sense? That's what the whole thing is about.
No,
it's exactly what you described.
I listened to it back in like college. I don't really remember it, but I kind of know what it's about.
Sometimes it's just like fun to get a little angry, you know?
Just let the Boston rage out.
Yeah. And then, but for me, I don't hold on to it.
It passes immediately.
Yeah.
No, sometimes
I'm just like, what a dumbass. And then oh my God, Taylor Swift, love this song.
Yeah. Okay. That should apply really well to people who like carry it with them.
Yeah. I could see myself getting really upset if someone like fuck me over for the rest of the day. I'm just like, well, today's ruined, but I try and just like let it go, and it's just not worth it.
Well, today's ruined.
That happens to me all the time. If I stub my toe first thing in the morning, I'm like, well, there goes today.
Oh no.
Yeah, I really try to like.
Are you playing a game?
No, I just screenshotted life pro tips.
It looks like
She
she's
thinks
like
I'm
a
playing
board.
a game.
Yeah, mine looked like that a second ago. I
is
used
that
one
from
of those.
TikToks?
Yeah. I just
That's really
screenshot
funny.
it.
Isn't it crazy how this is not a life pro tip, but like they make TikToks now that are just two videos playing at the same time?
Yeah.
What?
Because our brains are so like need to be stimulated that it'll be like a life pro tip on the top, and then you're like watching someone play a video game at the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I haven't hit that side of TikTok
oh
yet.
my God, it's like
like
hyper.
that?
Yeah, like when Matt just screenshotted, it's like hyper content. You can't just look at words on a screen. It's like, here's a guy talking about a pro tip, and here's a really cool guy playing a video game.
God forbid I hear my own thoughts. Like I can't. I'm never in silence.
Okay, sorry, what's your pro tip?
One life pro tip that I learned that I thought was really interesting is if you think someone has forgotten your name, skip the awkwardness and mention it in third person.
Wait, what's third person again?
Aaron.
So you could be like, you know, when I was like getting up this morning, I almost left like the lights on, and I was like, "Oh, Matt, you're so stupid."
I'd be like, "What's my name?" No, that's a good. No, oh my God. Never.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I really struggle with remembering some people's names,
Same.
but I know faces so well, and I'm just like, I'm always like, before I go to a party, I'm like having to search like through that person's like that mutual friend's Instagram and try to find them, find their names, and be like, okay, that's it. But sometimes I can sense from some people when they know that I don't know their name.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Sometimes I wish there was a more courteous way of sneaking it in.
I made up a pro tip for myself, which I'm sure someone else has, but if you don't know someone's name, and this works more for girls than guys, I think, because girls have more unique like spellings of their names, but I just go, do you spell your name the regular way? Or how do you spell your name?
Their name is like
I'm like, my name's
Beth.
Kim.
Well, K. But like, I
I know
get,
what
oh,
you
is it
mean,
like
yeah.
K? Well, I mean, yeah. So sometimes you'll get caught.
When my mom was doing secret shopping or mystery shop or whatever, I remember one time she forgot the person's name. So she was like, can you spell your name for me? And then that worked. And
Like-
thankfully it was like a weird-ish name that wasn't
You
super-
can't really do it like in a business meeting, but like if you're at
Yeah.
a party and like you meet someone and then you come back around and you like want to just whatever. Like I've used it before. I've gotten caught once or twice.
Oh my God.
I use it all the time.
Saying, do you spell your name the regular
Or I'll
way?
be like, wait, how do you spell your name? Is it the normal way or what?
Like,
If
you're like,
anyone came up to me at a party,
you're like,
and was
it's Ben.
Or even just Matt.
Well, no, that's like
Yeah.
guy names are a little tougher because they're
Yeah.
simpler. Like Matt, Ben, Mike, Steve, John.
But it's just funny because I feel like you must go into it so randomly.
No, it'll be like I'll be in the middle of a conversation, and if I realize I
But
forget their name.
Pretend that.
All right, so let's say we met like 5 minutes ago and we're at a party, and I'm
Okay.
like, oh, what are you drinking there?
Bud Light.
Oh, Bud Light, cool. Yeah, do you drink Bud Lights often?
No, it was just the only thing that they had in the fridge, unfortunately.
Sorry, dumb question. Can you just remind me how you?
But like, how's your name, bitch?
I don't know. I don't know. I've gotten away. Maybe I'm just oblivious and I just seem like a complete idiot when I ask people.
No, I think it's like good. It's
Yeah,
just
but
like
I
a
feel
funny.
like I would like then go over if you were like a random person who asked
no.
me to
It's
spell my name.
It's like we've had a conversation and I forget your name, but I want to be.
yeah, but like we just met.
Yeah.
And I would definitely go up to Carl and be like, this weirdo just asked how I spell my name.
Oh, I feel like I could sneak it in like a funny, quirky way.
Or if like you get if you meet someone and you want to exchange info,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like you're at the point where you should know their name because you're going to get their phone number or follow them on Instagram or whatever, and you forget their name. This is when you go, how do you spell your name?
Ooh, that's
and then
good.
they
Or
can
you
give
could
it
be
to
like,
you.
can you type
Put
in your
your phone,
Instagram?
yeah.
I wish there was a recently added tab on like the iPhone.
There is
There is.
an
Where?
app. There's an app called downloaded this app like 10 years ago. It's one of the first apps I ever downloaded. iContacts Plus. You can sort contacts by the date that you added them.
Also, I
Wow.
believe if you say you just put my phone number in your phone and you like forgot or whatever my name, if you go to your messages and you click like 2 or whatever, mine should pop up first because you just
Oh.
added me. I saw that really recently. I'd never tried it, so I don't know how true it is. Or
It's so just an easy little code.
I know.
Tab.
Sort by most recently added. I know.
Come on.
I feel like we should just now normalize. I feel like everyone has an issue with remembering people's names. Like, let's just normalize allowing people
Name tags.
to forget your name.
Yeah.
And then just being like, I'm so sorry. Like,
yeah. I'm an
I
idiot.
wasn't paying attention. Like, can you just remind me
That
of your
happens to
name again?
me anytime I meet someone. Hi, I'm Lilo. Zoop,
no,
and it's
yeah.
same.
a second
It's really
later, I have
common.
no idea what their name is.
We were just at a wedding.
I get so excited about asking people, "What's your name?" and then right when they say it, it's just gone.
It's disappear
Yeah.
the second it leaves their mouth.
But
I'm
then
like,
usually
I
right when they say it,
know.
I go, "I'm sorry, I already forgot it." Like I do that to
I
like
also
be
feel
funny.
like when you're meeting someone, it's not just one person. It'll be
Right.
like, oh, I'm blah, 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 and I'm blah, 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 and I'm
Yep.
blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, I remember one of the three.
and you're also trying to get in all this other information,
Yeah,
like what do they like? What's their energy? What do you want to say? Like, I feel like when someone says their name, it's literally like they're pressing the Men in Black erase thing. Like, my name is
Literally.
Matt. You're just like,
Yeah.
did you? I
I don't know
forgot
you
it.
at all. I don't know your
Yeah.
We
name.
just got to normalize it.
That's a good-
But
I support
sometimes
that.
I can be on fire.
Oh yeah.
Like I am just, I don't know. I'm in a good mood. I walk into a party. I can meet 10 people in a row, and I can just rattle
It's like
off
a
all their
Rolodex.
names.
Dang.
And you know
Like-
where he knows where they went to school, where
Yeah.
they work, their sisters'
Dang,
names.
I could never.
Yeah, Matt's like a savant with that stuff
Yeah,
sometimes.
I'm pretty wicked. Sometimes I try to picture their name right when they're saying it, like above their head,
Oh.
in like a font of something. Like I
That's
just try to
funny.
like soak it in.
Word
Okay.
art.
I will say though.
So-
oh, sorry.
Oh wait, no, I don't know. Wait, dude, have we spent?
No, keep going. I want to hear Carly.
Oh, it's just
Here
if
we
I
go.
will if I forget someone's name and like the moment I'm like, I'm so sorry, what was your name again? I just
Yeah.
like forgot. I will remember after that. Like
Yeah.
usually I will always remember after I say that, and then
I'll
it
still
sticks.
forget.
I
But
would,
this-
you know the trick where it's like what. Like, hi, my name's Carly. Hi, Carly. Nice to meet you. If you say their
Oh,
name back, you're
yes,
supposed to remember,
yes.
but like that doesn't work for me. So
Hello,
Hello, Carly.
hello, Carly.
Carly.
Black hair, white sweater, blue eyes. Like just all the
Carly
things you're
rhymes with
trying to
Carly.
remember.
Yep, that's it.
Did you have another one, Matthew?
No, well,
Oh.
I like making rounds.
Okay, I have one. I'll
Oh.
just read it actually, because okay.
Oh, shut up, Matt.
What?
I just like making rounds.
No, that was a good way to say it. But are you okay?
I'm in pain.
You need better help? with our code.
Oh
Candy.
man, probably.
Okay, not filing in the to field in an email until I'm completely done with the email. Saved me a lot of badly written emails, half-finished emails, and emails I never sent because I had time to think better of it. That's so smart. And like, why the fuck have I never? Not that I'm really sending emails all the time, but like, even text. Can you do that with text?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time, the life pro tip is like when you're writing an email or you're writing a text, instead of putting the person that you're sending it to at the beginning, you put that at the very end.
Like,
Because
duh.
you'll rethink, like
You might
you might be angry or
Yeah,
maybe
or you send it too
weird.
early.
you accidentally
I
send
almost
it.
sent Aaron a text 2 days ago, and then I looked at the text. I'm like, I'm not sending this.
What were you gonna say?
You want me to know? I screenshotted it.
What?
I had a dream. I woke up at like
Oh.
6 in the morning, and the dream felt
Like,
so
you're a
real.
fucking bitch.
Yeah, why did you not send it?
Because I just thought she would think it was weird.
No, oh my god.
Oh, hold on 1 second. God damn it.
I feel like my hack with that is I always do it in like a note
A note,
app
yeah.
first,
Yeah.
and then I just paste it. Even sometimes for emails.
Oh, I think I deleted it.
Go into your
But I
deleted.
had a very vivid dream where I said, I just woke up and I had a dream that you and Avril Lavigne were quizzing me about what the original name for Simple Plan song Perfect. And you were getting so frustrated with me that I didn't know it. You were like, come on, man.
Is that a thing?
Huh?
I don't even know. Is that a thing in real life? Or
no,
was it just like in your
no,
dream?
it was just in my
Okay.
dream. And then I was going cheaper by the dozen. And then Avril Lavigne thought that was funny, but you were like, no, it's this. And it was, this is so weird. It was like rockin' at Rocco's Drive-In or something. I was like, what? And you're like, how do you not know that?
Well, I wonder what triggered that to be a dream.
I don't know.
Wow.
I do not know.
I keep great company in your dreams, apparently.
And so I was like
come
so
on.
excited to text it to you. And then I'm like, this didn't happen. And she may just be like, what is this?
I would have got a little chuckle.
Yeah, sometimes dreams are like, do people want to hear this or not?
Yeah.
I get the same way.
Yeah, but okay, I should have clicked send. But that is a great life pro tip, Carly, about
Thanks.
Just-
It's not mine, it's from Reddit, but yeah.
yeah. Mike?
Oh, if you are ever with someone, either in a meeting or just one-on-one, if someone says something like insulting or mean or terrible to you, you just pretend that you didn't hear what they said and ask them to repeat it. And like 9 times out of 10, they'll rephrase it and be polite. So if someone's like, I can't believe you're fucking wearing that shirt today. And you'd be like, what? You have to like pretend that you didn't hear it. And then I'll be like, oh, never mind. It was nothing. And then like, you don't have to engage with their negativity, because a lot of people will just like say something because they're like anxious or whatever. And your instinct is to react to it and be like, there's nothing wrong here, whatever. Like you start to engage. But if you just say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat that? Like not in like a smug way, but like genuinely, like, I'm sorry, what was that? They will like 9 times out of 10, like rethink about what they just said and be like, either just forget it or like rephrase it in a nicer way. And I feel like that happens a lot in like workplace stuff. Is someone's like, I don't know what's something mean. Like, I can't believe you forgot that like photocopy today. And you're just like, what? You're like, oh, I'm sorry. Do you know where the photocopy is? And it just like makes the exchange a lot easier. And it's a little tough to like think about in the moment, but I've found it really helps other people that are frustrated with you feel less frustrated, because you're giving them the opportunity to like restate what they want to say.
Yeah.
And you do
What
it.
if they double down?
I do it.
You do it as like a joke. You go, what was that, Mike? When I'm just like,
when you,
Yeah. What was that?
yeah, like if I'll just be like, hey, what time are you going to be at my house today? What do you mean by that, Mike? And I'm like, I just want to know what time you're coming over today. Like you do it in a funny way, which is funny, and it like reminds me to do it more. But
yeah, I like the theatrics.
yes,
I have one that kind of piggybacks it.
Sure.
To add on to that,
it's not just that.
It's not just that. If somebody's like making fun of someone or like saying something at someone's expense that's like kind of fucked up, if you just keep saying, wait, I don't get why that's funny. Why is that funny?
Oh,
then it's like,
my
well,
God.
Yeah, then it's really hard to explain, and they most of the time will probably feel dumb unless they don't give a fuck.
That is
but-
insane. I don't know how I would deal with that if you got me with one of those, because I rip on people all the time. But
Yeah.
I feel like that is like, I feel like I can hear you saying that.
Why is that funny?
Yeah.
ooh, that's
you don't say it
good.
like that.
I know I wouldn't at all.
No, she was like, "Why is that funny?"
Why is that funny?
Oh, that's
I
a really
wish I
good
could-
one.
But yeah, because we read an Am I the Asshole? It was something about a girl who's like really pale like me, and her coworker was like making fun of how she's a vampire, and she's like really sick of it. And she said to her coworker, she's like, wait, I don't get the joke. And then she like couldn't really
She's
Yeah.
so
I'd be
pale.
like, because you're pale, bitch.
That's so weak though to like I make fun of somebody. I don't know.
For their skin color.
I was like, but no, like I hate when people are like, oh my god, they're so pale.
Yeah, like
Like
what?
they can't. Like I'm not. Everybody's
I don't think
skin tone is different. I'll say sometimes I'm like, I need a tan. I'm looking a little white. But like people who make fun of people because they're like,
Yeah, I'm
I think
like, I'm
that
porcelain, bitch.
She wasn't like, you're so pale. She like made a joke,
Like
in,
you're a
like
Dracula.
a vampire type of thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why is that funny? Okay, well here's a picture of Dracula.
Yeah.
You see the color of it?
See through.
I'd be like, it's not funny. It's iconic. Twilight, hello.
Yeah, like I'm porcelain.
Um,
Anyways.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Oh, do we want to do one more round of life pro tips, or should we hop into?
I say let's get unethical.
Ooh, we
Okay.
love unethical.
Let's get dirty and dangerous.
but maybe can I just squeeze a few?
Sure.
Always tell a child who is wearing a helmet how cool you think his helmet is.
Oh, that's
It will
cute.
encourage them to wear the helmet in the future.
That's cute. I like that one.
And
I will say this though, anytime when I was a kid, if my mom told me something was cool, I was like, that is not cool. Like she
my
would
mom
try,
always goes cute. She goes, that's cute.
but like that's what I'm
Now
like.
she's lying.
You don't want your mom to tell you that your helmet looks cool. That's gonna make you be
Yeah.
like, God, fuck this.
Yeah.
That's definitely so like.
But I think like you learned to ride a bike when you were like 3. Like you get on your little
3?
train, like your little trainy wheels.
I didn't learn until I was like 10.
Oh,
Huh?
I did not learn to ride a bike till I was like 9 or 10, I think.
yikes!
Is that like a Jewish thing?
Why is that funny?
Wow.
Is it?
I feel like that little late bloomer.
I think
But
so.
I feel like when you're like really little, like you take everything your parents say like
That's
to
true,
heart. So
yeah.
it's like, Daddy thinks I look cool.
I just remember crying and saying I
I could see when you're
sucked.
10. I'd be
Yeah.
like, shut the fuck up, Mom. I don't look cute.
I'm gonna poop my pants on purpose.
Yeah.
Also, Costco sells generic Plan B for $5 and no membership is needed for
What?
purchase.
I saw that too, but then I
Huh?
read comments saying that that's not true. It's only at like certain Costco
'cause Plan B is
locations.
expensive.
It's like
Yeah, $50.
55
Well, if you're on
bucks.
birth control, apparently you can take like 5 pills at a time and it works as Plan B.
Is that true?
I believe so.
Has anyone ever postmated Plan B?
Whoa, that's insane. Really?
Postmates
I
was-
have.
No, you gotta walk over
someone
there,
made a TikTok.
face the shame.
Someone made a
Well,
TikTok.
I've done that too.
I saw a TikTok of someone who was like a Postmates person when they get Plan B. They're just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm on my way. Like, you guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way. Just like I am like I gotta be there.
You're
like a hero all of a
Yeah.
They like put on a Batman suit.
Maybe that's an unethical life hack. If you really want them to deliver your food as fast as you can,
Get a
add
Plan B
Plan B
too, yeah.
into it, and they'll deliver in a timely manner.
That's
That is
great.
so fucking funny.
All
Unless
right.
they're like pro-life.
Let's do some unethical life pro tips. Unethical ones.
I've got
okay,
one. Okay.
So I read this one, and I thought it was pretty interesting. Send a wedding invite to every billionaire you can find an address for, as there's a good chance their assistants will just send you a gift without ever confirming who you are or let their boss know, or if their boss knows you.
Ooh.
I think this is just a pro tip. I don't find this to be
Yeah,
unethical.
this is not. If you're not
Eat the rich.
Yeah, if you're not smart enough to know who your real friends are, and you're getting wedding invites and sending
Yeah.
it, tough loss, bud. You should have been keeping track of your books.
I feel like
I
saw
support this.
a TikTok of a girl who invited a celebrity. I forget who it was, and then they like mailed her a card back, and
Yeah.
they were like,
Oh,
"I'm not coming, but
cute.
like congratulations." I think it was Andy Cohen.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I have heard this life pro tip, and I've seen on
Yeah.
Reddit that people have done it, and actually like. There's like one celebrity that like for every birthday now sends them a gift because they send them they invited them to their birthday party.
Oh my god!
There's one who like someone said that every year they get an anniversary gift now. And there's like also like politicians. You can send it to politicians and they might send you stuff. I am definitely going to be doing this when I get married.
Oh yeah.
Send.
Just send it to, and you're not Bill Gates, Elon Musk. Think about like the next level down, like someone who might actually,
like an Andy Cohen.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I would just be so embarrassed if it ever like came back my way. Like,
But it could
did
just
you
be
invite
funny.
me to your wedding? I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
I'd be like, yeah, I did as a
I don't
law.
know you. Don't do those kind of
They
things.
would-
Like, I just like for a billionaire to be like, you don't know me, I don't know you. Never contact me again. Be like, okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're at the Emmys with them.
Yeah, they go, why would you send this? This is funny.
But the thing is, they're not going to be the ones who like open the mail.
they're not going to know.
They'll never know.
They'll never know.
Someone would be like, and also your name, Matt King. Like, I feel like there's so many famous people that are Matt King. They'd be like, oh, I think like I worked on a project with them. Send him something nice.
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that's
I'm
a common name. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just one of many.
Matthew King.
Okay, I have one that says, when you're looking for a job, post a fake ad for a very similar position on Craigslist so you can go check out the resumes of your competition.
Oh, that's pretty
a
smart.
lot of work.
It's a
for
lot
some
of work.
curiosity, but
I think it's interesting to see like what other people are sending in to be like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe I should add this or like I should do this.
Ooh.
Too.
That's like with, if you're a guy, you have a friend who's a girl, you go on their dating profile so you can see what the guys are and what your competition is. And like see if anyone has funny, or if you're a girl, you hit up one of your guy friends and be like, can I see what the competition looks like? Maybe get some funny lines, figure out how to pose better photos, whatever.
some surgery. Because we're in LA. I'll be like, okay, I need more cheekbones. Need a tan.
To go off of like the work one, this one says
piggyback.
It's not
it's
just
not
that.
just that. But if you manage people at work or in some other leadership position, take out your subordinates for drinks and stay sober to learn what's really going on at
Oh
work.
my god.
Yeah.
To get the tea.
That's funny.
That's a good
They all get
move.
drunk and talk shit.
Yeah.
That's I can't imagine like working somewhere and then blacking out with the people that you work with, and then you see them in the office like, oh god,
We do it with like us.
what?
We work together.
I know, but it's not.
Yeah.
We're not working on the
I know.
Intel account from.
Intel.
Not doing the books for Intel for 2023. I have like a fun one that
Okay.
I think some people might know, but if you're at an ice cream store and you
Like
want
an ice cream shop?
yeah, like
Okay.
like where they're scooping ice cream, you tell them you just want one scoop. And then they'll usually give you a nice big scoop, and then you'll be like, actually, can I get a second scoop? And then you'll get more ice cream. And this is like a Chipotle hack too, where like if you want like double chicken, you just say, oh, can I just get chicken? And then they'll give you like a
and they
full
won't
set,
charge you?
and they'll be like, actually, can I get double chicken?
Chipotle, I always feel so scared to do any type of hack. Like, because I already just feel like in this weird position of being like,
No, I've actually seen someone do that before. Where like, if you say, "Can I get double chicken?" then they'll just be like, "Okay." They'll just maybe do 2 scoops. But if you say, "Can I get chicken?" they'll do a nice big hefty scoop of chicken, and then be like, "Actually, can I do double?" You'll actually get a full double.
but I
portion.
feel
I
bad because
see, I
it's
see.
chicken. Like, it's a true, like, meat. Like,
You think the CEO of Chipotle is going to
Like
miss the
ice cream-
37 cents?
ice
of-
cream, they're charging, like, more for, like, just, I don't know,
The fun of it all.
cold milk. Like,
Okay,
Okay, forget it.
They
If you want,
have
if
to
you want
kill a
extra
cow to
beans
get
and rice,
right.
if you want extra beans and rice, just
I
say
would do it for beans and rice. The chicken, I feel bad about. Because
Okay.
I'm
But
like,
you're
give me
paying-
more chicken.
you're paying for it. Are you vegan now?
You're
I'm,
eating
no,
the
I'm
chicken.
skimming it. I'm skimming it.
What?
The chicken.
But the thing is, if you ask for double chicken, you're getting the normal size anyway.
Right.
So wouldn't you want to hack them back?
Yeah, they're hacking you first. They're unethical life tipping you first.
You know what?
You got to hack them back.
You guys are right.
Do I need to call 911, Matt? Are you okay?
I just feel like my side's about to explode.
Oh, no.
Okay,
All right.
if an LDS missionary knocks on your door, ask them to mow your lawn. They will 100% do it.
The what?
No, I saw this last night too, and I went through so many of the comments.
And what were people saying? Like, this
Because
is
everyone was
really
like-
messed up.
No, everyone was like, it's so true. Someone was like, I'm LDS. Like, we would literally do this. Like, they're 18-year-old kids, like, going around, like, random fucking places, like, not wanting to do it. And so they're like, we'll do anything other than have to, like, try to convince you to become Mormon.
I
Wow.
actually, like, I kind of, like, will want missionaries to come into my house for them to talk. Because I feel bad and I feel like they don't get an opportunity to, like, talk.
To
Yeah,
do
I
a
have-
and,
sales
they would,
pitch?
and they would help you out doing something.
No, yeah,
Like,
I
I would
s-
make them wire up my whole Halloween village, like, for sure.
They're just your task rabbit.
And then- or do you think they'd have a problem with that? Do they celebrate Halloween? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they
I
do.
saw someone say that she, I think, like, turned them away. And then they're like, okay, well, like, is there anything you need help with? Like, we'll do it. And she was like, oh, I'm actually, like, moving. And so they helped her with all of her boxes and everything. And she was
I mean,
like,
it's
and they
good
didn't even
PR.
expect anything in return. Like, they weren't like, okay, now we're going to pitch to you, like, why you need to
Is
be
this a
Mormon.
known thing that they'll like help you with anything?
think
I didn't
Oh,
know
I didn't
this.
know that.
I think because they're literally just like,
Service to God, you know?
I think Aaron's going to
And
say
his
they're
people.
bored.
No, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I think genuinely they're just like bored because they have to do it for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Mormons.
Just walking.
Like I know some people who are Mormons. They're the nicest people.
They are.
They're like genuinely like. I mean, I don't know about the all of it, but
religion
I
behind
follow-
it.
I grew up, my
I-
best friend was Mormon growing up.
I follow a handful of Mormons.
I mean, it's a little. They're
Or,
definitely like different, right? They're in their own culture, but like in my experience, they've just been like the nicest people. I think
Sure.
also because they don't drink alcohol, they don't drink caffeine, so
Well,
they're
that's
not,
not all.
Some drink alcohol.
really.
Hell yeah!
My friend
I
was
want
like
to go to that party.
smoking weed all through high school.
Yeah.
You want to go to a Mormon alcohol party?
Because they're probably like, nice and they drink, so it's like I have zero
Yeah.
anxiety if these people like.
For me, it's
Don't
like
like me.
I don't think that people who are Mormon are bad people. I just think the religion in itself is like really fucked up.
Yeah,
a lot
no.
of
And, like,
religions are fucked up.
Yeah.
But like the beliefs that they like put onto people, and like I feel bad for people who are Mormon because they can't like see outside of it. So like they have
Yeah,
a very
if they're,
one-sided
like,
way of thinking.
deep in the rabbit hole, then it's like yikes. But
Yeah.
your general day to day, next door neighbor. I don't know if I'd move to Utah and join the community, but
Going
I
to
don't know.
Provo.
I would love to go like undercover.
Why?
In what sense?
Just go. I don't know. Like go to like a Mormon church one day, or
You don't
go,
have to be
You're-
undercover. You could fit right
You're
in.
not
or
allowed.
just
I
go to
don't
like a
think.
You can go to the
carnival. I don't
temple.
know.
You're not allowed.
You're not allowed to go into Mormon
You have to
churches.
have like a.
You can go to
pass.
church. You can go to church, but because I've been to like Mormon churches with
You
my
can't go
friend,
to
but you
certain
can't go.
ceremonies.
You can't. Yeah,
Yeah.
like when she got married, anyone who wasn't. It was something like if you're not Mormon or haven't been blessed or something, you can't go into the wedding ceremony. So it was literally just her,
Oh.
her husband, and her parents, I think, and his
Oh.
parents.
If
And
you
everyone
don't
else waited
believe that
outside.
gay people are the worst, you can't come in.
Oh, are they big?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yikes. That's not good.
No, it's
Okay.
really
Fuck
bad.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
I thought they were like the cool progressive like
No.
Christianity.
No.
Mormonism.
Yeah, they're like having multiple
But there's like
wives
levels
and they're not
to it. 'Cause,
drinking
like,
and
my
they're
friend's
just
mom
like
took in someone who was gay, and she was like, "Come to our church." And
I think that's like,
new wave.
yeah, but it's like at the core of it, it's like that's what you're taught. Like
I gotta
if
watch
you
the South
look
Park
at like
episode.
BYU TikTok, like it's fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
that's like every
BYU is
religion, too.
Mormon. Those people who are like when they
Yeah.
interview them are like, "Do you think gay people should get married?" They're like, "Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
are you in
Yeah.
what?"
Like, do you think Black Lives Matter? No.
Oh, I saw an unethical life pro tip where it's put a back the blue sticker on the back of your car and you won't get a ticket. Or you rarely will.
Oh my
they
God.
won't pull you over.
That's not. I'll take the ticket.
No,
Fuck that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said the same thing.
Oh God, no! A Blue Lives Matter sticker on your car?
Matt, a fan-
Fucking.
people post on TikTok, "Wow, Matt King has a Blue Lives Matter sticker on his car."
I'm thinking about it.
Wouldn't it be cool though if you made like one that like I don't know, like it
Change.
changed colors
You can push
like,
a button.
in certain times.
It's a
It was, like,
pride
first it's, like,
flag,
a pride flag, and then it goes blue under like a cop
Only
radar.
cops can see the Blue Lives
Yeah.
Matter.
Yeah, yeah.
What if you just had all of them on the back of your car? Everyone's confused.
Oh gosh.
I literally have that screenshot. That's so funny.
Okay, so who's
Would
next?
you do that, you think?
I don't get tickets that much, so
Yeah. I haven't gotten, knock on wood, a ticket. I've only gotten parking tickets, and I don't think that would help.
Same.
I make a sticker for parking. This one I saw that is really fucked up.
share it.
If you visit a cemetery after Memorial Day to find change all over the place, like, and take it.
Oh my
People
god.
Because
leave money for
Yeah, it says there's a meaning for the value of the coin left at national cemeteries. A penny is remembrance. A quarter means you were there when they died.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I knew there was something with coins. I didn't know that.
Oh, what are you gonna get? Like a buck 25?
National cemeteries are like huge.
Oh.
Also, Diet Coke, it's only $2.
Yeah. Laundry
but
money.
That's
Yeah,
like
quarters.
a lot of guilt to steal from the
100%.
dead.
That's why it's unethical.
But that's just like, oof.
I could never.
No, you don't mess with dead people.
I thought you were gonna be like, you could take the flowers and
Well,
make a
what if
bouquet.
it's like a homeless veteran going around collecting it?
Ooh. Well,
I mean, I'm just saying I'm not going to do it. That's.
yeah. Oh, surprising.
Do I strike you as someone who would go around to a cemetery picking
No.
up coins?
Is there
Um,
even a national cemetery near us? No.
Okay, I have one that said, "Oops,"
We should go though and watch.
and see
to see
people
if
really
anyone
do
does
that.
it. We
Do you
can,
think
like-
that's common?
Probably. Someone had the audacity to write it.
That's how I want to spend my Memorial Day is by going to a
No, the day after.
the day
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Okay.
A Tuesday.
It's not like we work.
Okay, someone said buy a TV at Walmart, return the TV to Walmart before 2 weeks. I guess that's like the window. Come back in a few days and buy the used TV open box item at a discount.
Wouldn't they know? Wouldn't they be like, you return this?
Or if you send someone else in. Like if you did it and then TJ went back and got it or something.
Damn, that's really good. I like that one a lot.
That, to me, working in that like section at Target, it kind of confuses me because all the TVs are in the back room, so you don't like choose which one.
But if they have an open model, because that probably doesn't happen that frequently.
That's true. I guess you could ask, like, do you have an open box, like return or anything?
Wow, that's really smart.
Yeah.
Or I did this. If you go to like a furniture store, you can buy the floor model, and it's like half off.
Oh,
yeah. We bought the floor model of our couch. Someone had returned it after 7 days.
That's great.
And they're like, it's been on the floor for like a week.
Yeah.
And instead of like $3,500, it was $1,700. We're like,
dang.
We'll take
that's
it.
a steal.
It's in perfect condition.
Sometimes when you go to the furniture stores, that furniture's been there for like years, and everyone sat in it. But that's a huge win.
You know what I've heard? I've heard this. I haven't like confirmed about it, but mattresses. If you buy a mattress, and then you want to return the mattress, most mattress companies won't accept it back because they don't want you to like, send this huge, cumbersome object back, and they'll be like, just keep
they'll
it.
refund you.
And
They'll
just,
refund you, and then you get to keep the mattress.
What happened? I forgot. I remember I got like a Walmart one, and then something happened,
You bought
and
a
I got another
mattress
one.
from Walmart?
It was
Okay.
great, and
The
also
judgment.
Like, what the
One, I've never seen a mattress
Entitled
inside
privileged man.
a Walmart. Where's the mattress section at Walmart? Never seen it.
No. Well, I think they have like Casper and
We
stuff
also
now.
just
like,
ordered it online.
Yeah, it was like I wasn't at the
How
store.
do you buy a
It was-
mattress without laying on it?
It was just like
mean?
like if you buy like a Purple or like a Casper, you don't
those
really
are
lay
good
on.
because they give a lot of good reviews.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was a good.
I'm just trying to push your buttons to see.
It's
Like,
like, so what do you mean? You can get a mattress at Walmart.
Wait, why did I get another one though? I don't remember.
from Walmart again?
Yeah, they sent me two because something happened with the first one. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I ended up getting two.
That's coming from someone who passed out drunk on my fucking box spring.
Oh yeah, you slept on our box spring.
You slept on a box spring?
Yeah.
Did
I
he
don't
break
think
it?
I did.
You did. I
will
remember.
literally show you the photo. You absolutely
I remember.
did. And then you had a towel as a blanket because we had no furniture.
Shit.
Sorry about a Walmart mattress, Matt.
I have experienced that too. I bought pillows from a company, and the pillows like were not good, and they had a really good return policy, and I was like, hey man, like these just aren't great. Like they're super flat and they're not what I wanted. And they were like, cool, just donate them to your local shelter and we'll refund you. And just send us a picture of you donating them and we'll refund you.
Send
So
a picture.
I like went like outside of a donation center, snapped a picture, gave it to them, and then they refunded me for the pillows. They were like $80.
At the shelter, we're probably like, what a fucking asshole. Like,
Making a TikTok donating.
Yeah, oh yeah, look at me, I'm donating.
That's funny.
that's so cool.
But on the mattress thing, this is someone I know actually has done this, and maybe you told me this or someone else, but you know, like all these mattress companies, Casper and Purple and whatever, Leather, whatever they're called.
Please sponsor us.
They all have like 100-day return policies or like 300-day return policies. I know someone who just every 100 days would order from a different one of these companies, and for like 2 years just never paid for their mattress. So they save like $2,000 because they're expensive. They're like $2,000 for the mattress.
But
so
then you have to like get rid of one.
they come and take it.
Nice.
The company comes and takes it.
Cheap.
I know. I know.
Cheap.
Unethical
thing.
life protest.
So this person had like a Casper mattress from like January to March, and then Casper came and took it. They ordered their Purple mattress. Then after 100 days, was like, yeah, I don't like the Purple mattress, and then went on to like Avocado, and just like throughout the
I have
year.
that. It's a great mattress.
The
Damn.
Avocado, yeah.
I have a Lisa.
Oh,
Never
really?
heard of that.
Leesa. It's the best.
I have.
Sounds like something they'd sell at Walmart.
It's not a Casper. It's one of them,
Lisa.
but
I think you have a Lisa.
no, it's not Purple. I don't remember. It's one of those brands. But when I moved to LA, if you remember, I didn't have a mattress.
Yeah.
And I always talked about this, but Aaron lent me an airbed that I slept on for like a month. And I just, for whatever reason, like didn't buy I had a mattress, but it was a twin or full, and I wanted to get a queen or a king. And Sam Sheffer, my brother, who shares a studio space with Casey Neistat, Casey had gotten like a bunch of mattresses shipped him from all these companies. And there was a mattress that was just like unopened for like 3 years in the studio. And Sam asked Casey if he can ship it to me, and so he shipped me the mattress. It was only like
Nice.
$100 to ship it. Turned out to be a king size bed, and I had ordered a queen size
no.
thing.
Oh, no.
So I had to like and also what I've discovered is like they roll up the mattress,
Yeah.
Yes.
and then they unroll it. It's only supposed to be rolled up for like the 24 hours that it ships. So they're in their warehouse. They're all flat. Right before they ship, they roll it up, overnight it, you unroll it. This mattress was rolled up in the studio for like 3 years. So half of my mattress is like still, the other side that I don't sleep on is like slightly condensed, and I've never been able to get it to
Oh, I've
uncondense.
never
But
noticed that.
it's like, it's not too, it's only like on the very last like 6 inches of the bed. It's like where it unrolled, and it's just like forever. So one day I'll get a new mattress, but I don't know. I have good luck with mattresses, I guess.
I feel like
That
that's
is
a good
funny.
life hack for people, though. The
Is what?
mattress thing.
Just cycling out every 100
Yeah.
days.
Because not every, like, mattresses are expensive. Not everyone can afford one. Like, beat the system.
And,
I could
like-
never personally do it. Like, I'd have too much guilt, but, like, not a terrible idea.
Also, I just, this is not an unethical life pro tip, but one that I do believe in is spend the money, if you can, on things that separate you from the ground. Like, don't cheap out on things that separate you from the ground. So like shoes that don't like buy the absolute cheapest garbage shoes, because then your feet are going to get swell, your back's going to hurt. Like, don't cheap out on tires, because that's something that, like, if you buy shitty cheap tires, putting yourself in danger. Don't buy like a super shitty chair or like a mattress. Like, if you can afford to like spend a little extra on things that separate you from the ground, it's just a lot better for your health and well-being. And I've found that to be very true.
Nice.
Nice.
Sorry, we can cut that out.
I was gonna say,
That is a good
no.
one.
I
Mr. Judgy over here.
just don't.
Your Walmart mattress.
Walmart. Let's go.
the one I have now is from IKEA. Do you have anything about?
Be real.
Oh,
No! Oh my god! Fun! The best part of my day. I love Be Real.
Carly, you're not on it?
oh, I don't know why.
Me being so happy. Trying to wait for mine to open. That's like a new part of every episode.
Oh, that's a good one. They're pretty
They're all
real.
the same. So real.
So do you guys like see each other's? Or do you like at like or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Carly. Get
I
with it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how it works.
It's funny because Carly's like the Gen Z out of the group.
I know, and I don't have it for some reason.
Carly's the Gen Z.
I think yeah.
Are you most connected to that culture?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I'm not
Carly's-
Gen Z, but I feel like I.
Oh, yeah,
Carly's
no.
Gen Z.
Yeah, I was
No.
born in 1999.
What?
I thought you're older than me.
No, I'm not. I used to joke that I was, but I'm not.
You were
It's
born
been
in
a social
1990.
experience.
No, you were born in 1991.
Oh, what?
Right? You're class of 2009. This whole like sorry, you
never
kind of
know.
like shook me up, where I was like,
I'm Gen Z as fuck.
like I always forget that
Yeah.
Zane is younger than me. Unethical life pro tip: you always have 4 living grandparents at the start of any new job.
I could never do that.
Wow, that is so
Oh,
good.
But I
get
saw
it.
someone say, they were like, well, technically, if they're divorced, you could have 8 grandparents.
Wow.
Oh
Or
my
at the
God.
start of a new semester of college.
Yeah.
That
but
is too, like with social media, I feel like that's too risky to lie about these days. Like, imagine your boss is like,
Right, yeah. You say I'm going to my funeral in Hawaii.
yeah, or like, send me the obituary,
friends.
or like, I don't know.
Send
yeah,
me the
like I want to
obituary.
send like your family like a bouquet or
yeah,
whatever.
just just like weird little things like that they
I
might.
could never, even if they're like all my grandparents are dead now, but like I could never.
Same.
It's so disrespectful to them.
Oh, here's another. I have
them.
another. This is just.
or them.
Or them.
This is just illegal. But if you go to like.
Just illegal.
Just illegal.
Illegal life.
If you go to like a clothing store, like an Abercrombie and Fitch or like a Gap or something, they always have a section that has a sale section, and the sale section usually has a sticker on the tag that is the sale price. They like add another sticker on. So like if it's normally $50, there will be a sticker that says 20. What you do is you if you usually can, take off the sale sticker, put it on something that's not on sale, that's like $90. Go up to the front and be like, oh, I found it in the sale. And you can like argue with them.
Yeah.
And like the system's not going to scan it. But if you're like, hey, it said this was on sale, like it usually will work.
Have you done that?
I did it one time in high school.
Oh my God.
It was-
And it worked?
Have you ever stolen anything?
No.
Okay. Have you?
But-
you probably have.
I'm too scared to say.
Oh, I did actually.
One of my friends. I shoplifted a shirt and I wore it.
Oh my god, were you so scared?
Yeah.
Where'd you steal from?
Was it for the Emmys?
It's department store. No, it was like an affliction shirt. Like, it was disgusting.
You
But I wore it underneath my other shirt and I walked out of a store. I think about that pretty often. It's like, I cannot believe I did that. That was the only time I ever like stole something.
Yeah.
I did the Abercrombie thing one time in high school because all my friends were doing it and they were like, "Oh, it's the easiest thing. It's so easy to do." And I was just like, I felt so bad. I literally think I went back and told them, like, actually, I don't think this was on sale. I think that someone might have just put a sticker on it or something, but it worked. It definitely worked.
I feel like we should cut out Matt stealing just because I was really hoping that we would someday get an affliction sponsor.
For the love of God, please.
I saw one that says, save business cards of people you don't like. If you ever hit a parked car accidentally, just write sorry on the back and leave it on the windscreen.
that is fucked up.
So fucked up.
That's good,
you
though.
imagine?
That's a good one.
That's just chaos.
You'd have to have like hate in your heart to be
Yeah.
able to do that to somebody else.
I mean, just don't leave a note at that point. Like, just don't fuck someone else's day up by. I saw one similar to that where
you're
I
now
read
causing
that.
more chaos for
For
someone
two
else. Be like,
people.
what do you mean? This
Like-
is you. You
Yeah.
wrote the sorry note. Like,
I totally feel like you have to just be a bad person to do both.
yes.
yeah.
I saw one similar to that. Instead of a business card, you get like a piece of paper and a crayon and write, "Hi, I am 5 years old and crashed my bike into your car. I am so sorry." And you just pretend that you're like a little kid.
Carry around a crayon.
Well, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I mean,
Everyone have a crayon on you at all times.
Can you say that
Pro
one
tip.
more time?
why?
My stomach was hurting and I couldn't pay attention.
Oh, I was talking, so
You said
it'll
something
be
about
on
a
me.
crayon and a child.
I think he wants to know what you said.
What would you say?
That if instead of leaving a business card, you get a piece of paper
Oh.
and write, "I am 5 years old. I crashed my bike into your car. I'm so sorry."
I saw one that was so stupid. It was like, if you're ever getting like someone's trying to hijack your car while you're in it. It literally was like, if someone's taking your car from you, stash some cocaine in it, so then they wind up getting like a $25,000 fine. And someone's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna carry a brick of coke on me all the time."
It's like what? A Coke and a crayon.
That is the dumbest.
In college, we would go down to South Padre Island, and it's really hard to find parking, like when you're on the island, and we couldn't find anywhere to park, and so we would park behind like strip malls and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we would leave a note, and I wrote a note that was like, "Stop towing employees, god damn it."
I respect that.
Like, just making it seem like that this car belongs to someone who's working there, and they go, "This has happened so many times, please don't do it."
Did it work?
Yeah, our car did not get towed the
That's
whole day. We did it like 2 or
hilarious.
3 days in a
Beach
row.
parking is so hard.
I know. It's
like the
crazy.
worst. And then they, will like ticket for like all. It doesn't matter. That's just me complaining. But I like that. It's a good hack.
Yeah.
Well, I
Pretty
saw
cool.
one is if you have something and it breaks, if you can, buy the same thing on Amazon and then return the broken one.
Oh,
Like it shipped and it was broke.
that's pretty smart.
Whoa! Hold on.
Wait.
Okay, ready? You order a vase. The vase breaks.
Vase.
No,
Vase?
she already has one.
Oh, you already have one. Oh, that's even more diabolical.
Wait, so I have.
So
a
say you
vase.
have some, or like, let's do something more realistic. Like, well, I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Like a plant, a pot.
Okay, you bought a pot somewhere and then you find the same one. If it breaks, you find the same one on Amazon if it's there and order it. So you have a new one and then you return the broken one.
Oh.
That kind of like solves the universe out. It's one of those hacks where I'm like, huh?
I know.
Have I figured it all out? Like,
Yeah.
My
Dot,
friend,
dot.
anytime she buys something on Amazon, like if she buys like a clothing item for like a themed event, she will literally wear it, do everything in it, and then return it. And like she has probably returned like, I know, at least 50 things, and they just take it back.
Her account has got to be
I have
flagged
to
at
go to
this
the
point.
bathroom.
Like immediately?
Why don't
Okay,
we
can wrap it up.
Let's
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
okay?
It's been over an hour.
I don't know.
Like you have to poop?
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
we
that
should
might be
hold it.
good.
Yeah, go,
just
go.
go.
Okay.
We'll sign off by that.
Go.
I'm sad. Maybe it'll help your
Yeah.
pain. We just hear him screaming. All right. Well, Matt had a.
Medical emergency.
I don't know
Yeah.
if that doesn't really matter.
Is that okay? That's probably fine. Oh, yeah, it might be in that camera. Thank you,
Yeah.
Aaron.
You're welcome.
Matt had to run to the bathroom, and we're hoping that it's going to solve his
Literally wrong.
Appendicitis.
appendicitis problem. Hopefully, it's impacted poop. So hopefully, he's.
I mean,
Oh.
I hope it's not impacted.
Well, I hope it's like coming out. Is what I mean.
It's impacted. You got to get surgery.
Oh, really?
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I thought it meant it was just like stuck.
An impactation. Impactation.
Wow.
Impaction.
Well, that was fun.
That.
That was that. Don't cancel us for all of our unethical life pro tips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you want to share the one you originally started the episode? on?
Yeah, if you can.
Wait, what was it?
I can't say it. I'll tell you after. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Did I hear it and I forgot already?
I don't think so.
No.
I think
Oh.
you
It was
guys
like-
were talking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say that when the cameras were rolling, right?
I think we were when he was setting them up.
I mean, sorry, we'll edit it. So.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, well, thanks for watching this episode. We'll be back next week with a brand new one.
Yeah. If you guys have any unethical or ethical pro tips, comment them below.
yeah.
Like it's such a
That's fun to read.
discourse to just like have with your friends and everything. And I'm so happy that we got to do this episode. I
Yeah.
had never seen this thread before.
Yeah,
So when
honestly,
Matt
Matt was
like,
the one who was like, let's do this. And I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I like
because he
that.
sent a TikTok and I was like, these are fucked up.
Yeah. But they're so
First one
interesting.
I saw, it said, we didn't talk about it, but it was pouring your soda on the seat in front of you at a movie theater so that no one sits in front of you.
Oh.
that is-
Oh my god!
God, yeah.
I'm doing that next time I go to the movies. No, I'm not
I'd
gonna
be
do
like
it.
all around me, pour. No one talk to me. No one
That's
be
a
loud.
really good one.
Yeah, that's funny.
But we'll see you guys next week. Make sure to like and subscribe everywhere. And that's going to be it.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.